everyone, this is Dr. Gibson. Welcome to OC 6442, Culture and Human Organizations. So what I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to go through the parts of the syllabus that I think are really important. So now is a good time to either get a hard copy of the syllabus or go ahead and look at the syllabus but still listen to this video in the background. So the first thing that we need to talk about is the fact that this is a 16-week course that has been compressed into 8 weeks. So just so we're on the same page, no assignments or deliverables have been deleted from this course. So you need to plan on spending at least 24 hours a week on this course. You did hear me correctly. I did say 24 hours. We do this for a few reasons. First off, we need to keep up the integrity of the OC program. Also, it is 16 weeks compressed into 8, so it will feel like you're working double time. But in order to make sure that we meet all the learning objectives, this course will move really quickly. I also want to make sure that every student has taken the Blackboard tutorial. It's really important that you do so. We have 8 weeks together, and it's really difficult for your fellow colleagues and me as the instructor if we're fighting some issues on how to work Blackboard. So make sure that you've taken that tutorial. That will make navigating our course a lot easier. So as we go through the syllabus, please note all the textbooks are required. So there's 3 textbooks. There's one called the Case Study Handbook, which is going to be an invaluable resource for you as you work on your written case analyses. And then we have 2 main textbooks that we will focus on in terms of the foundation of our course. So we have the Shine textbook as well as the Alverson textbook. Additionally, there are 7 case studies that are required for this course. So I know with my face-to-face courses this semester, the bookstore only has hard copies of the case studies. However, you can download them and purchase them through Harvard Business directly online and have a digital copy. And the web link is included in the syllabus. So this class is going to have many different activities. First off, you're going to be participating in online discussions with your colleagues. The first week, it will be over the textbook readings, and then after that, it will be on the case studies, but connecting the information that you've read from the textbooks into your discussion on the case studies. We'll focus on application of the skills during that particular type of assignment. You're going to be reading the assigned textbooks. You're going to be writing written case analyses. We'll have a small one at the beginning of the course. That way we can work out any kinks that we may have. Then we'll do an individual case analysis, which is worth 100 points. And then towards the end of the semester, you'll be working in teams on a written case analysis and presentation. And then in between there, you will also complete a midterm and a final. One of the things that I absolutely hated as a graduate student was not knowing exactly how my work was going to be assessed. So the next portion of the syllabus really talks about the assignment grading rubrics. So for each type of assignment we have in the course, there's an associated grading rubric provided for you in the syllabus. So you can see exactly the content that I will be looking for in your assignments. And it also tells you the associated point value for each of those issues in your assignment. So there's one for the practice case, there's a rubric for the individual and team case analyses, there's one for the presentation, there's one for the midterm and the final, and finally the online discussions. So this may be a little bit different from other online courses that you've taken at HPU this far in your education. What I'm going to do for the online discussions is I've assigned groups, so you'll have your own discussion group, And within that group, I have gone through and assigned specific questions for specific students. So for example, question 1 it will say this question is addressed to John Doe, and then there will be a question. So my expectation is that John Doe will respond to that question within 24 hours. At that point, I expect the other students in your discussion group to respond to John Doe's initial response or comment back and start a discussion. This will equate to students participating in the online discussion multiple times a day. The good news is that the discussion will only last from the Monday of the unit to the Thursday of the unit. So after Thursday, it closes. Okay? See what else we've got here. Okay, so the grading distribution is the next part that's up in the syllabus. And what I've done is I've broken down all the assignments. I tell you the associated percentage of your final grade that that assignment equates to. And I also tell you the maximum number of points that can be earned on each assignment. So it is a 600-point class. You can see exactly how everything is broken down. I always found it helpful to know how each assignment relates to the final grade in terms of how much weight it carries and how many points I could earn. Final grades. So if you've taken OC courses before, this is kind of a new grading scale. It's the grading scale that we use in the MBA program. So please note that in order to earn an A in this course, you need to earn a 93%. So if you notice underneath the grading distribution, I write that I don't round grades. So what that means is a 92.9999% will still be an A minus, not an A. So please remember that I don't round grades. The next part in the syllabus is the schedule. So I've written down everything that we will be doing for each unit. So it's broken down by unit, the date of the unit week, the deliverables that will be due, the assigned reading, as well as the theme for each unit. I don't expect these to change, and I don't expect the deadlines to change. Which brings us to the next part of the syllabus, which is the deadlines. So each unit begins on a Monday. The discussions begin as soon as the unit starts, so 12:30 a.m. on Monday, and will go through 11:55 p.m. on the Thursday of the unit. All other deliverables, so your case analyses, midterms, whatever it may be, will be due the Sunday of the unit at 11:55 p.m. So please also note that it's 11:55 p.m. Hawaii time, not whatever time zone you're in. It's always going to be Hawaii time. The next part of the syllabus is a very serious issue. It's academic integrity. This includes cheating, copy and pasting, using someone else's work as your own, copying someone else's assignment, using an assignment from a past semester, all of those activities that represent a less than honorable activity of a business student. So in your syllabus, I've provided you the link to the academic integrity statement for Hawaii Pacific University. Please make sure that you download that and read it. That information will be utilized on the syllabus quiz in Unit 1. Also, I want to let all students know that I use the Safe Assign program, which means whenever a student submits an assignment in Blackboard in my course, this program Safe Assign will cross-check your assignment with thousands and thousands of internet websites and publications, and it looks for similarities that are too similar for coincidence. So when you submit your assignment, you will see a safe assign originality report percentage. So it may say something like 20%. What I do at that point is I look at every student's originality report and I look at exactly what the computer highlighted as being too similar for coincidence. Most times it's references or a direct quotation. That's okay. Uh, Basically, what I'm looking for are chunks of text that are not cited correctly or that have been copied verbatim from a website. So that's not going to work in this particular course or any of my other courses. So make sure that you are doing your own work, and that won't be an issue. Okay. So the next few parts of the syllabus, the ADA statement. If you have a learning disability, make sure that you contact the ADA office, and I will do anything in my power to accommodate those needs. The next section, the technology statement. If there's an issue with the course material, you want to contact me directly. If it's more of a Blackboard issue, then you're going to want to contact the help desk. The next section is tutoring. So through the Center of Academic Success, you have online tutoring available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which is super cool because your tuition already pays for this. Awesome, we might as well utilize it. If you're on island, there is walk-in tutoring available. I believe you do have to make an appointment, so you need to plan ahead a little bit. Same thing with the online tutoring. You're going to need to plan ahead a little bit if you want someone to review your written work before you submit it. And then finally, I'm not sure why page 20 of the syllabus is blank. I know I tried to delete it. Not sure why that happened, but don't worry about it. It's not missing any information at that point. So welcome to the course. Please, please, please send me an email if you have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them. And that's the end of the introduction. Thanks. Have a great one.